In this video, I'm going to go over an everyday carry tech kit that I put together in this BagSmart bag. I have a couple of bags by these guys. I think it's very well made. It's got these nice metal zippers. It's a good water-resistant material. And the organization of this bag, I think, works really well for this purpose. It's a little bit big, but I think it's a great bag, and it's really got a lot of capability in it. So over here on this end, this is all the cables. So on this end here, these are two USB-C to Lightning cables. I have two iPhones. One is for work and one is for personal. And if I go on a business trip, I bring them both. So this lets me charge them both at one time. When I show you the charger that I bring, it has two USB-C ports and a USB-A port on it. And it's a high power charger, so it can run all of that at once. This cord is USB-C to USB-C, which I would use for my iPad. Sometimes I bring my iPad with me. This cord is USB-A on one end, and then the other end is this right here. And what this is there's a Lightning, there's USB micro, there's USB-C. So this covers from USB-A everything that I would want to, well, most everything that I would want to charge. USB-A doesn't put out as much power as USB-C, so this is for more of your low power kind of devices. This cable, this is USB-C on this end, and then hidden under here, this actually plugs into the side of a Microsoft Surface. So I have a Microsoft Surface I carry on business. The charger that I have in here is powerful enough that it will run the Surface. So this allows me to do that. Again, as I just mentioned, there's two USB-C ports on the particular charger that I bring with me. And then if I'm going to be doing a presentation or something like that, this is a HDMI cable, and this particular cable I really like because it's nice and lightweight. Up here, I'm not going to pull this out, but it's a USB-C to USB-A. This on like my MacBook Pro or my iPad or something like that, if I want to plug in a USB-A device on, this does that conversion. And right here, this is USB-C to headphones. I am going to open this up. This is my memory compartment here. And I've got 256 gigabyte SD card. This is a 256 gigabyte micro SD card in an adapter to full size. And then this is a 128 gigabyte memory stick, and it has Lightning, micro, USB-C, USB-A. So you can plug this into pretty much any kind of outlet that you're going to see on the side of a device and use this as a memory stick. And then this is a SD card reader, and the SD card plugs in here. You've got USB-C, Lightning, and USB-A, so you can plug this into different devices and have a micro SD card reader. Or a, well, it's regular SD card and micro SD card. It does either one. So now we're going to go to the other side of this bag. We'll close that up. So up here, this is my charger. This is an Anker charger. It's 65 watts. This is a gallium nitride charger, so it's very efficient and light for its power. You can see here two USB-C ports and a USB-A port. These will source more power than the USB-A. You know, generally, if you're charging things like iPhones and iPads and things like that, they're not going to draw more than about 20 watts. So you could have both of these going at the same time, no problem. If you're charging the Surface, that's going to use most of what this power supply puts out, but you could still be doing some charging. And, you know, so this covers pretty much everything. And I have another one of these that I actually leave in my computer backpack usually that's actually 120 watts. So it's a little heavier, but, you know, that's an option that you could put in here as well. There's one other thing in the bottom here. Let me get this out. This is two USB-A ports in one of these 12-volt outlet inserts. You know, it's very common nowadays to have USB-A ports in cars, so this is maybe not so essential anymore, but just in case you ran into it, this will go into a 12-volt outlet and you can get USB power from it. So just a handy thing to have. This is a Anker power bank. This is 10,000 milliamp hours. It's got USB-A, USB-C ports on the end of it. This is the lightest 10,000 milliamp power bank I'm aware of. This thing is very small, very light. Really, really nice power bank. These are my headphones. This is my choice in portable headphones. I see people on planes all the time with these noise-canceling headphones, and personally, I don't get it. They're big, you have to charge them. They're generally not very good headphones, right? There's a certain brand in particular that, you know, people are like, oh, what a big deal. It's like, go on to sites that rate headphones that are really serious about it. They're not generally very well rated. These are Etymotic Research earbuds. These are very well rated headphones. I do some recording work, I do video work. I will use these for monitoring. These are excellent, excellent earbuds. And the beauty of these is they go right into your ear and they block out sound. You put these in your ears, get on an airplane, play some quiet music, and you're going to hear the music and you're not going to hear the plane at all. And it does it very, very well. The noise canceling headphones, you know, they work better at some frequencies than others. It's a very complicated kind of thing. These are just great headphones, and look how small they are. You know, you're not carrying this big giant thing, and there's nothing to charge. Also in here, this is a Klein Tools screwdriver. The ends on here are, you know, you can swap them out. It's, you know, small bits. These are all the kind of, and it's got all these bits in the handle. These are all the bits you're going to see for, you know, the smaller electronic kind of things. This is a Leatherman style. The interesting thing about this is TSA approved to carry on an airplane. And it has pliers, it has wire cutters there. There's scissors that fold out over here. There's a little file screwdriver thing that folds out over on the other side here. It's got a little clip on this. There's no blade on this. So this is approved to carry onto an airplane. I will tell you my experiences. You put this in a backpack, you put this in a bag like this, it goes through the x-ray machine. They see this, they make you take it out. They think it's not okay. You explain to them it's TSA approved, you let them look at it. They'll let you carry it on the plane, but they're going to make you take it out every time. Now, I guess you could anticipate that. You could take it out and throw it into the little bin and talk to them about it, but it's kind of a pain. Also in here, this is a base for the charger, if you want to stand that charger up. A couple of cleaning cloths here for lenses and things like that. This is a space pen. There's a notebook over on this other side, a little field notebook, so you can write with that. The space pen writes at any angle, writes on pretty much anything. This you cannot fly with. This is just a little cutter. It's got one of these blades that you snap off whenever it gets dull. And this is just for opening boxes and stuff like that, you know. But again, you can't fly with this. So you'd have to take this out if you're going to fly. In the middle here, this is an adapter. So my Surface, my iPad are USB-C. You plug this into USB-C. You've got a SD card reader, a micro SD card reader, 3 USB-A, and on the end here, this is an HDMI port. So you can get your video out from the Surface or from your iPad or whatever you have. Let's put this stuff back in here. And on the other side here, there's a little bit of Velcro here if I want to tie up a couple of cables or something like that. This is a very nice Nightcore headlamp. So this is my light in here. I like having hands-free here in case I'm using the screwdriver and the little Leatherman tool to try to fix something. This is USB rechargeable. This uses actually a USB micro. I think the newer ones may actually be USB-C, and they make one also now where these are thin cords, so it's a lot smaller than this. And finally, in the last little pocket over here, we have two things. So one is a portable solid-state hard drive. This is a 2 terabyte, and this is, shock resistant, water resistant, USB-C connection. So, you can basically store 2 terabytes of information in this, rather, robust storage medium. And this is really cool. This is a thin optics, and this is reading glasses. I need reading glasses to read pretty much anything. And if I lost my reading glasses, these tiny little glasses give me a way to keep being able to read things. They're not quite as strong as my reading glasses. These only go up, I think these are 2s. I think that's as high as they go, and my reading glasses are now 3s. But this would let me get by. So that's the kit. Zip it back up. This is this is kind of this material. It's got a nice feel to it, but I think it's actually pretty water resistant. And it makes for a really nice kit. It's got a nice little grab handle on the end here for carrying it. It is a little big, but covers a lot of ground, pretty much everything that I would need. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so you'll see what we put out in the future. This will be, I think, our 4th EDC kind of video. And actually, I'm going to be shooting a 5th one in just a few minutes. So, we are putting quite a bit of this kind of content up now. Thanks again.